rather she's
And we're getting reaction all the time. Andrew Pearce on the phone. Andrew, what's your take on this?
Well, she had to do it, didn't she? I mean, it's been 30 years since the Conservatives had an opinion poll lead like this. It gives her a huge mandate. She can say she's got the backing of the people to negotiate in Brexit. It will be a distraction, but but by June the 8th, it's done and dusted. She'll annihilate the Labour Party. We must be terrified at the prospect of an early general election. And I think she's going to be like the Iron Lady. I think she's going to win by a landslide.
What's Nicola Sturgeon's reaction to this going to be? Has she called her bluff?
Absolutely right. And Nicola Sturgeon was saying, what about me? What about me? I'll have a Scottish referendum. Well, once the general election has been conducted and won, as I assume it will be won by the Tories, then she can have a referendum, Nicola Sturgeon. But it won't be just yet. She's agonised over this, I can tell you, because the Prime Minister is a very cautious woman. She likes to stick to her guns. She said there wouldn't be an early election, but the pressure has just been overwhelming from her backbenchers, her ministers. They're awash with cash. The Tory party, the Labour Party, is divided. It's got the worst opposition leader probably since records began. And frankly, she'd have been mad not to have done it.
Yeah.
Let's get on with it.
Has she got that two-thirds majority? At the moment, it's her intention to call a general election on Thursday, June the 8th. But has she got that two-thirds majority which she needs in the House?
Well, it would be incredibly difficult for the Labour Party to resist a call for a general election when the Prime Minister currently is unelected, never even been elected by her own MPs. She won almost by default, if you recall. On what grounds could they say we can't support a general election? She's really called Labour's bluff. They've been saying there should have been a general election when Mrs May became Prime Minister. Well, now there will be one. And, of course, if they try to oppose it, they would just be accused of being fripp. But they won't oppose it. It will happen. It will be June the 8th. And on June the 9th, the Labour Party, I suspect, will be looking for a new leader.
Andrew, asked our other guests here today, will people see it as a Brexit issue, a Brexit election? And, you know, a lot of people may want to go away and reconsider their in-out vote. Are they likely to do that? Are they likely to see that? Or are the issues different?
I think how this will be seen is this. The Prime Minister would say Brexit is happening. Whoever's Prime Minister, who do you trust? Who do you want to conduct those negotiations on behalf of Great Britain? Me or the Leader of the Opposition, Jeremy Corbyn? And people will take one look. Even the Ramonas and the Remainers will think, I think we're in safer hands with Theresa May. It will be dominated by Brexit. The economy is doing pretty well anyway, so she won't mind if that gets involved too. And the great crisis in the NHS, which I thought could have caused problems this spring, again, will be kicked into the sidelines by the general election.
Andrew, appreciate your take. Got to say goodbye to you. Got to say goodbye to you guys as well.